Everyone wants to know the secret to getting more views, how to get monetized, how to grow viral, how to make money online. But here's the real truth. None of those things matter if you don't have the mindset to sustain them. Because you can get 100,000 views and still feel like a failure. You can make money from YouTube and still have no real business. And you can build an audience but never build something that lasts. The creators who are still thriving 5 or 10 years from now won't just be the best editors or the funniest personalities. They'll be the ones who learned to think differently. Today I want to share 5 mindset shifts that completely change how you approach content creation. These shifts will help you create with confidence, stay grounded while making money, and build a brand that can open opportunities far beyond YouTube. Let's get into it. One of the biggest reasons people never post their first video isn't because they don't have the right camera. It isn't because they don't know how to edit. It's because they are waiting to feel confident. We often think confidence is something you have before you start. But confidence is actually something you earn after you've started. Think about learning to drive. Nobody just sits in a parked car and suddenly become a confident driver. That's impossible, right? Confidence comes after making mistakes, learning from them, and getting behind the wheel again. Content creation works exactly the same way. Your first video probably won't be your best. But every time you press record, you are teaching yourself something new. How to speak more naturally, how to explain ideas more clearly, how to edit more efficiently, how to connect with people. Those small improvements build confidence over time. The mistake many creators make is comparing their first upload to someone else's 500th upload. Like I always say, we always want to compare our below to somebody above. You are comparing your beginning to someone else's years of experience. That's not a fair comparison. Instead of asking yourself, am I good enough yet? Ask yourself, did I improve compared to last week? Because that's the comparison that actually matters. The goal isn't to impress everyone. The goal is to become a little better every time you create. When most people begin creating content, they are secretly asking themselves questions every time. What will people think about me? Will they laugh? Will they judge me? We've all had those thoughts, all of us. But here's what changed everything for me, honestly. The moment you stop making content about yourself and start making it about serving someone else, creating becomes much easier. Imagine you're making a video about budgeting. Instead of thinking, I hope people like me, switch that thinking into someone out there is struggling with money today. Maybe this video will help them. Do you see the difference? One mindset is centered on your fear. The other is centered on someone else's need. People don't subscribe because your camera is expensive. They subscribe because your content helps them. Maybe you teach, or maybe you encourage or entertain. Whatever your niche is, your audience comes back because they receive value. The more you focus on solving problems instead of collecting compliments, the more confident you'll become, because your success is no longer measured by approval, it's measured by impact. Now let's talk about money. Some creators feel guilty for wanting to make money online for some reason. Others become so obsessed with making money that it's all they think about. Neither extreme is healthy. Making money from your content isn't wrong. If your videos help people, it's okay for your work to be rewarded. Money can help you buy better equipment, invest in your education, support your family, give generously. But here's the danger. The moment your self-worth becomes connected to your income, your emotions begin to rise and fall with your analytics. One bad month feels like you've suddenly failed. Your views do not determine your value. Your income does not determine your character. Always stay humble enough to keep learning. Stay grateful for every opportunity. And always remember that people are more important than profits. Because the creators who build lasting careers aren't just talented, they are trustworthy. People enjoy working with creators who are skilled, but they continue working with creators who are humble, reliable, and respectful all the time. Your reputation will open more doors than your subscriber count ever will. This is definitely the biggest shift that changed the way I think about content creation. Most people want to build a YouTube channel, but I think we should aim higher, honestly. We should build a brand. A YouTube channel is where people watch your videos. Obviously, we all know that. A brand is what people remember when they hear your name. Think about creators you admire. You don't just remember their videos. You remember what they stand for. You remember who they are, their message. That is a brand. Now let's think about income. Imagine 2 creators. Both have 100,000 subscribers. Creator number 1 only earns money from YouTube ads. If their views drop, their income drops as well. Creator number 2 also has ad revenue, but they have an email list. They recommend products they genuinely believe in through affiliate links. They've written an ebook, they've launched a course, they get invited to speak at events. Brands pay them for partnerships. Their audience follows them on multiple platforms. They don't rely on one source of income. Every video becomes the front door to their business. Do you get that? That's why I believe content should never be the final product. Content should be the bridge that connects people to everything else you're building. When you start thinking like that, every upload becomes more valuable. One of the biggest reasons creators quit is because they expect results quickly. I understand that we live in a world where we celebrate overnight success, but what people don't see are the years behind it. Most successful creators spent years uploading consistently before anyone noticed them. Imagine planting a fruit tree. You don't dig it up every week to check if it's growing. You water it, you protect it, you give it sunlight, and trust the process. Content creation literally works the same way. Every upload is another seed that you plant. Some will grow quickly, others will take longer. It's not the same, but every video teaches you something. Every mistake makes you a better creator. If you improve by just 1% every week, imagine where you'll be 1 year from now. Stop asking how many views did I get today and start asking what kind of creator am I becoming? That's the question that changes literally everything. If there's one thing I hope you remember from this video, is that don't just build content, build character. Don't just build an audience, build trust. And don't just build a YouTube channel, build a brand. Because algorithms will change, platforms will evolve, trends will come and go, but a trusted brand can create opportunities for years to come. So the next time you press record, don't ask yourself, will this video go viral? Ask yourself, does this move me one step closer to the creator and the person I want to become? If it does, you're already winning. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, because every week I share practical strategies on content creation, personal branding, and building an audience business that lasts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.